Hello, my name is Mahika Raj Srivathsa. I am a student in Canadian International School, Bangalore, and I'm in grade 12. Here we are with the fifth edition of Maarga. And thank you for following this initiative. We are progressing well, creating podcast series aimed to provide career counseling to high school students, and the feedback has been encouraging. I would like to extend a very warm welcome to Mr. Jayaprakash Rangarajan, a senior professional in the finance sector. Sir has a long tenure working in leadership and other leadership positions, covering multiple geographies in the finance service industry. He has mentored several young and mid career individuals to upskill themselves in the field of finance. It's a great opportunity to hear from him today. So, hello, Mr. Jayaprakash, sir.
Hi, Mahika. How are you?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
Good.
So, let's start off by explaining in simple words what a finance professional does in an organization and what are the different types of roles within the finance team and in a company.
Right. So before I answer your question, I just take a couple of minutes to explain why is it so important from the finance perspective, right? So in any company or organization, there are two sets of people. I mean, two areas we can tell. One is people who generate money. Let's say, for a software company, software developers are generating money, right? Because for them only we get money.
Mhm.
And if it is a product company, people involved in the product manufacture are too important. The second aspect is that people who manages money. So finance comes under managing money. For any company or organization, without these two people, you cannot run a business. So now we know how important it is in the finances, right? So that's the part. To answer your question, there are many areas that the finance takes care of. One is recording of transaction, which we call it as bookkeeping. Then your payroll processing, which got all to paying salaries to employees, then vendor management, paying vendors their bills and stuff, then management reporting, whatever that has been done, transaction that has been needs to be reported to the management, and there are about various other aspects in like your taxation, everything. So these are all the basic thing which finance takes care of. It could be in arranging funds for your expanding your company as such. Right?
Okay.
These are various areas one can fund.
So I also hear that there are opportunities for finance professionals to work independently. Could you explain what avenues those are?
Oh, right. Sure. See, finance is regulated by many laws, acts, and then the regulated authorities. Like it could be company law, then there is an income tax law, then Reserve Bank regulations. Everything comes under finance, and for any company, it ultimately it translate into money, right? When we talk about money, there is always chance of misusing funds. There are
Mhm.
always a chance of making frauds, everything, right?
Yeah.
How do you mitigate this? So the law prescribes a third person, a consultant, which is a non-company people
Hmm.
who are entrusted to verify all the records or financial records, everything. So they need to verify and they need to report to the government authorities.
Okay.
Those they call it as auditors. So we call them as independent people who takes care of the finance function as well. So one, it's the finance functions by the company itself. The other one is independent people like auditors who verifies and does complete the work. So it's huge prospects.
Yes. So what what would you say is the minimum like educational classification that is needed to come into this field?
Okay, so it's a bachelor degree in commerce is preferred as a basic qualification.
Okay. And what personality traits generally fit being in a finance career?
Oh, okay. The list goes lengthy, but the few things is discipline, honesty, and sincerity.
Hmm.
And more than that, you need to have a passion.
Yeah.
Yeah, these goes. Your efforts and other hard work comes next. But these are the main things which you need to have it.
Hmm. If any of my fellow high school students are watching this, what would your advice be to them to build relevant skills to consider the finance profession?
Oh, okay. So it's a vast area. Finance is very vast area. And then, as I told you, there are many laws governing, the finance aspect itself. So people can think of taking one specific area and then be an expert in that area, right? Everyone cannot have, do all kinds of job. So I would suggest that take there are various activities within finance itself. Each one can concentrate particular area and then be specified and then be expert in that field. Number one. The next point is, I would suggest they need to go through the business news and the corporate annual reports of any multiple companies to get knowledge of what's happening in the company as such. And the other one is acquire more knowledge, get training, and some of the software tools they need to know about, right? Accounting softwares, then
Yeah.
Word, Excel kind of they need to know. This is the brief but
Okay. Thank you very much, Jai Prakash sir. This is all I had for today. I truly appreciate you sparing your time to support this initiative.
thank you so much and all the best for your in your whatever you are taking the initiative. Okay?
Thank you.
Please take it further.
Thank you. Thank you. I will.
Thanks.
Definitely. So for those who are watching this, any feedback, please comment and share so that we can get a wider outreach. Thank you.
Thanks, Mahira.